What's going on, boys? Kai here from Formula Secrets, and let's just dive right into it. So, a lot of guys ask me this question: should you do cardio while you are bulking or take some kind of cutting agent while you're bulking just to offset the amount of fat you're going to gain? Here's the thing about that, guys, okay? When you are jumping into that kind of advanced type of dieting, when you're really trying to hone your skills into either bulking as much as you can or cutting as much as you can, you have to pick one. You cannot have both. Because here's the thing, if you try to do both, you're gonna look mediocre at best in your bulking phase, and then you're not gonna be satisfied with it. So by the time you get to your cutting stage, you're going to look even smaller by the time you are done cutting. Okay? Because obviously, as everybody knows, when you cut, even when you're on gear, you are going to atrophy your muscles no matter how much you try. No matter how much test, trend, whatever it may be that you're gonna be using, you are going to atrophy some muscles. So when it comes to this, the only thing I would recommend is, do cardio, light cardio, 15 to 20 minutes every time you work out when you're bulking. Why? And it has nothing, completely nothing to do with your weight loss. It's more just to make sure your heart is still healthy, especially when you're packing on all that heavy weight. But when it comes to that, guys, there's no need to take trend while you are bulking. I would dive into NPP or insulin or whatever it may be just to make sure that you're actually bulking out properly. Obviously, when it comes to that stuff, when I talk about insulin, make sure you're safe with it. Make sure you're knowledgeable enough with it to actually take the right dosage and the right carbs so you do not go hypo on insulin. But with that being said, guys, pick one. If you are going to be cutting, cut. Go full cut, right? You can't choose both. You can't be like, well, all right, I'm shredding, but at the same time, I'm starting to look a little too flat. That's what comes with cutting, guys. And same thing with bulking. You cannot have both, or else you are going to look mediocre at the end, guys. You bulk for this reason, to make sure you are bigger when you are actually completely cut and you are at single-digit body fat, right? That's the whole point of bulking. So by the time you do have cutting, you have plenty of room to play with. So don't try to do both at the same time. Don't try to have Winstrol or some kind of Masteron or some kind of something while you are bulking. If you're gonna bulk, go all out, right? You can still eat healthy foods and all that stuff, but when it comes to your look, guys, just put your pride aside, put your ego aside, just admit you are going to be fat for the next couple of months while you're bulking. Now, a lot of guys, it's hard for them to really admit that, because most of us are pretty vain when it comes to this stuff, which is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, right? Because we are a lot more conscious about how we look. But again, stop trying to do both. You are never going to achieve greatness if you try to do both. If you bulk up, accept the fat, accept and love that double chin and that big gut. Or once you start cutting, guys, admit the fact that you will be a lot more shredded, but at the same time, you will look a lot smaller as well compared to your bulking side, okay? So Kai here, Formula Secrets here. Click like, subscribe. Take care, guys.